Well, though, we're getting ready to do another unboxing of another model that I'll be working on. It's from Batman, the 1960s DC comic book, Batmobile. Says here it's got over 110 precision pieces, and the actual cover art looks really good. Notice it says model shown was assembled by a professional modeler. Well, I'm not quite there yet, but we're going to give it a shot. It is a 125 scale, all plastic model kit, and this will be the first time, well, I opened it up earlier, but this kit actually also includes the figures of Batman and Robin, so we'll be painting them up as well. So without further ado, here we go. We're going to open up the box and see what's inside. Alright, you notice here we have the main body, and it's actually molded in black, even though the cover photo does show a nice deep kind of blue, navy blue. I think we're going to go with that because it is from the comic books, so version. So I think it'll give it that kind of cartoon kind of look to it, and it'll be a little bit different. Also, kind of to think about it, there is one decal on the front hood. It is black, so if we keep this black, you probably will not see the decal. So just to give it that nice dark blue color, it'll enhance the black decal. So that's something to think about. Underneath here, actually, this is the underside where it's got the camshaft and the under chassis part there. So for the for the floorboards and stuff like that. But just looking at it, it's nice and clean, smooth. It's almost got like a satin finish to it. Nicely detailed. So it looks good. Just a little, sanding, priming, and putting some color on it. So there's the body. Of course, we have the instructions here as well. We'll get into that a little later. And here's the chassis. Nicely detailed, put together really nice. Like I said, there's pretty much not a lot of flash there and burrs, so won't be a whole lot of trimming going on, but another nice little piece right there. As we move along, I'm going to probably keep most of these in the bag for right now because I am working in the garage, but maybe we can see in here. This is actually a dashboard. Batman and Robin sits, both sides. We also have the seats, and in this particular instance, we actually have the seats kind of molded into the interior part of the assembly here. So everything's pretty much together. It's not like the old glue kit of a 60s classic where everything's like individually. So it's all molded in one piece, so that's nice. Here it looks like we have the front of the hood, so that's nicely detailed, and we also have like little parts of the engine, which I'll probably end up putting the engine together once I get everything painted interior. So that's one part there, and everything here is like an opaque kind of black. You can even see some of the springs. It's got like a, I guess, rack and pinion steering springs and stuff like that. Actually, our next piece here is actually the figures themselves. They're in a two-part fold, so we have Batman and Robin. We'll be basically putting these together, and we'll trim them up. And actually, what I'll do is go by the cover of the box, the old style comic book version where Batman's got the blue cape with the gray uniform. Robin's pretty much the same, with a red and yellow costume outfit, probably with the green gloves. And like I said, when I put these and glue these together, I'll be taking some tips and tricks from Classic 101, who I subscribe to. He's got some really nice fine detail work on how to paint the figurines, so I'll be taking advice from him. So here's our figures as we move along in. This is pretty much part of the suspension, part of the chassis, uh, engine details. Like I said, all these will have to probably be individually painted, give it a little more realism. So pretty much, the firewall. We do have like the steering wheel in here as well, exhaust pipes. So there's a little bit more detail for this car. So we'll move along. Now in this particular case, so this 1960s Batmobile from the comic book version, there's only like 2 sets of the canopy windows. And we'll probably end up masking these off and airbrushing them little sections because there is some chrome that goes around the outer trim. And we also have some other clear parts. We'll have to look at the color chart and see if these need to be like a transparent color, but we'll get into that. The decals also in here too. Actually it comes with like a little black face looking bat face to it, so that goes on the front part of the hood as well, and then they have the little decals in here for probably around the dashboard area, steering wheel, stuff like that. And as we go along, this is kind of interesting. We actually have here the bat phone, which is almost like an old style bat phone, but it is in transparent red, and as well as the back beacon, top of the light is red. And I imagine these are the rare transparent covers for the back of the car, as well as the bat beacon itself is a nice transparent red itself. As we flip it over, we also have a translucent yellow lens covers. I believe this one goes in between the canopies, as well as the front of the vehicle has the 2 yellow. If you recall, the glue kit version of the 60s, that was like a black with a mesh color. So this has a little bit of color to it, which kind of pop out at you. So it's just a very nice mold, and they look good. And of course, then we get down here to the chromes. Once again, very nicely chromed for the manifold covers and the back bumper. And we also have our little chrome back spinners that go on the rim. In the model itself, cover, it's not red like it is in the 1960s classic Batmobile. So we'll see what we do. Maybe we'll color them, maybe we won't. But really nice chrome, and of course we have the genuine rubber tires, very nicely done. So there you go, there's that. And pretty much the instructions themselves is pretty straightforward. It actually gave you some paint suggestions, so I'll kind of take a look at that and kind of go from there and see what I got. But like I said, it's all pretty well straightforward and step-by-step process, and it'll be a nice build. And we'll be showing more videos as we go along. So this is basically an out-of-box review, and looking forward to building this. Probably won't be putting any lights in this one. Just build it right out of the box. So there you go. And until then, we'll catch you on the next part of this build. And like point says, happy modeling. And we'll see you then. Bye.